Hi, I'm Mike Graham, and this is Lighting Insights. Today, we're going to be talking about cables. Cables are one of the most important parts of our show. They provide all the information from our control system all the way up to our fixtures, so taking good care of them is actually really important. Today I've brought in a selection of different cables that we have here at CHAUVET for doing our shows. And taking care of these cables is really important. By this, what I mean is, firstly, making sure we roll them properly. Rolling cables over our shoulder, completely unacceptable. The best thing you can do is roll them out in front of you like this. Get them nice and looped up, keeping your loop size pretty equal. And then when you get to the top, just tie a knot in the line and you're good to go. What you don't want to do is have something like this in your road case. What happened here? I'm not sure how it happened, but nonetheless, there you go. The problem with a mess like this is that, number one, your cable does have a memory. So it's going to remember that it was rolled up like this, and when you try to roll it properly, they don't always roll out nice and neatly. So you have to really work on this cable to get it to roll properly. The other problem is that by tying it up like in a knot like it was, there's little strands of copper that are inside this cable that can easily snap or fray. As that happens, you get less and less signal that's freeing slowly to your fixtures and can cause problems like your fixtures tripping out or shaking or actually just not working altogether. And the other problem with that is you may have a fixture here that works good, but your fixtures 3 fixtures down might be showing symptoms of a problem. Trying to suss out bad cable in the rig is time consuming, and it's always at the worst possible time that you see this kind of stuff. So once you do find a cable in your box that has been rolled up that way, where it's not really rolled up at all, just kind of throw it in a bundle, what you are going to have to do is kind of relax the cable. What that means is you're going to hold it with one hand relatively tightly, and with the other hand you're going to kind of pull it through. What this does is it'll help straighten your cable back out and make it rollable again. I'm going to take a few times to do that, but as you do it a few more times, it'll start to roll a lot more properly, and you'll have your cable back so you can throw it in your case the way you want it to be thrown in. As you're inspecting your cables, one thing you do want to make sure to check for is to make sure that the shielding is actually inside the head of the connector. This is important because it will tell you whether or not your cable's been pulled really hard, and you're going to want to check to make sure that your connection inside the head of the cable is actually still correct. This can happen, if it gets pulled or whatever, and this will be the same thing for data cables as well as power cables. Another thing to look for as you're rolling your cables is make sure that when you are rolling your hand across them that you don't feel any big bumps or outcrops. What that could mean is that you have a broken cable inside of the line, which could cause you major problems. So one thing you do want to do every so often is actually test all of your cables. Today we're going to test some DMX cables with our RDM2Go. This has a cable tester built into it. So if you turn it on, scroll down the cable test, hit enter, and if I connect one side in, then connect in the other side, you can see you have lines going across all the way, telling me my cable is good. If the cable wasn't good, you would actually see a break in the line. It would look like that. So in a nutshell, taking care of your cables is a very important thing. They provide the lifeblood to your lighting system, and if you take care of them, they're going to take good care of you. For Lighting Insights, I'm Mike Graham. Thanks for watching.